Welcome everybody to another night of CSC playoffs. It's me, your host Hawkish, joined here by Mr. Miter with Firehawk on the 6. How we doing, gang?
Doing well, doing well. Excited to watch this game. Beach looking like the strongest team left in the playoffs. Excited to see.
Hey, I don't want to talk about it. Okay, I don't want to talk about it. It's gonna be really interesting as we're getting into the pistol round right away. It's looking like they're going for an early lobby exec. They're going towards A, so they're the utils flying in, and here comes Beach.
Smoke
So far just trading bullets, and here we go. Here comes the fight coming in from Jibbin, but unfortunately not able to connect, and another body goes down, and now it's just Sprite, and it's looking like Beach is taking the early pistol round.
Yeah, that full exec coming through. The Molly top hut really disrupting that hut player and that CT hold. The flash is coming through, looking good. Able to just take the sights easily there.
Yeah. So right now we're going into, let's see if the GF decides to force buy. It's looking early like there or not. So they're going to go with the full save. Do you like a full save here, Miter, or do you prefer to force back in and get into the force wars?
I definitely want to force here on CT. I think that if you can get, especially with the CT advantage coming in on the nuke map pick, you might be able to break some economy on the T side.
Yeah, I totally agree there. As looking like they're going for the ramp stack. But they aren't able to protect where Beach is going as they're going fast down secret. This might be able to take advantage of this as the entire CT team is surrounding it. Here comes the early fight coming in from Control, who gets one, gets another. Oh, he does get traded out, so it does give him an opportunity, but Render in to clean it up. Ooh, looks scary for just a second, and now it looking like a 4v2, and it's looking like another round for Beach.
Yeah, I think the CTs should just look for exits here, maybe protect, hopefully get an extra gun out, because I don't think this retake is looking likely.
No, not likely, but if they can get their lives on, maybe don't give up anything, they'll be okay. But with Nuke, it's been a bit of a different map with the changes in the bomb explosion. Have you enjoyed the changes to them?
I have. I feel like I'm a lot more protected with all the walls and the flooring. The bomb breach doesn't feel like it's really hitting me that hard. Oof.
As one more body goes on, yeah, I think that you get into a lot of better areas now, and you have more protection that makes sense. It's like you have, if I have 50 walls between me and the bomb, maybe I shouldn't just go down right away. So I think that's been. It also led to some interesting positions where, like, I think it's like right by lockers outside of heaven, you can be more protected than 2 inches to the left. Some of the nuances have been pretty funny.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like we're seeing the CT buy in here as we expected in round 3, but you can see that the util's looking a little bit light because it's a round 3 buy instead of a round 4 one. A little extra loss.
Yeah, and it's looking like the Beach is playing onto their advantage. They are not changing guns. And here comes the fight outside as Plex gets into secret quickly enough, so he is able to get away. And now that puts him in a pretty strong position as HR is trying to weed out where they might be hiding. Yeah, that's the name of the player. No. But anyways, now the smokes have dissipated, so that's going to give him pretty exposed. Here comes Plex checking the guy. I didn't even realize the guy made it down vent. As now that puts them in a forced into getting in onto A position. Render able to trade one back as he's taking some garage control. Jibbin pushing into the hut, maybe trying to isolate fight that maybe it's coming from FSGR as they're coming in now. Here comes the utility, and now is depending as but great turnaround from FCG. I'm just gonna call him FSG. It's a bit of a tongue twister for me, but now it's another 2v3. Ooh, now it's a 2v2. There's an opportunity for the CTs to get back into this one, but James able to get the kill, leaving Andy in a 1v2. Ooh, comes the fight coming in. Oh, he gets one! He has an opportunity, and there he goes! Some questionable positioning leads Andy to having a great double kill, and now that's something that they sorely needed.
Yeah, I was really nervous there with Sprite getting picked out early around the Heaven area. I thought with the CT dropping into Secret that you could just give that space, just make sure that you're protected in the yard area and don't need to overfight into the outside. But luckily, with all the damage the CTs were able to do to the Ts in that post plant, the 1v2 was definitely achievable and successful.
Yes, it was, and now it's looking like Beach is buying back in. So the Force Wars have begun, and we'll see who comes out on top. It's looking like the early CT setup is going to be 2 towards ramp, so it's going to give them a little bit of control. We're going fast on Secret, so it's looking like they're afraid of the outside push as the T's are grouping up towards lobby. Here comes an early spam outside. Nothing connecting quite yet. Jibbin just waiting for the CAD push, trying to get something happening. Here comes the push, and he is able to see him, and he does take him away. Some unfortunate spreading of the smoke. But Sprite is spotted into Secret as Render trying to get one more from Garage. Jibbin trying to help support, watching for the red push, but nobody giving him a fight. And now we're getting into a classic 4v4.
Yeah, I think that overpeak from Secret is punished against Sprite outside, getting leaving openings for the CT defense now.
Yeah, it's now we're gonna see where do they get the opening as Render's trying to get anybody to peek outside. The lobby guys just waiting for a CT aggression. They do not want to over push, but they are grouping up towards ramp, and it's going to come down to the fight down from hell.
And he's watching this.
Flash is coming in. Andy is going to try to win the first fight. He is able to get one and gets away. Good frag. And now they have the man advantage. But that's going to give them the alleyway to get down into onto site. But Jibbin is waiting for them. So if they do not clear this, they're going to be in a tough spot. But Render leaking out on the A. Alex not really ready for it, but unfortunately he does give away his position, and that gives them the kill. They do turn back onto A, but they are able to get the kill to get them the plant. And now this is a classic 2v3 situation, but unfortunately the early push gets punished. And now you're in a 2v1, and HR does have all the HP to be able to get this, but it's not in a great position to be able to take this as he fell. Oh, and gets blocked, unfortunately. Oh, but they did get off the bomb, giving him the opportunity to get back into this, but they are able to get the fight, and they are able to turn this into a 2-2 scoreline.
I thought that post plant was doable when they got off that bomb defuse. If that T got that one, the defuser, I think that post plant is absolutely just one for the T, just hiding in mini, but. That rotate, that slow lurk through mini really looked like it was gonna work for the T's there, but luckily that Raptors player picking off the lurker and just setting up that round for them.
Yeah, it's looking like they're going for the hero, not the hero buy, but the scout buy from Cash. So he is a bit of a hero gun. They are trying to get a pick perhaps from outside if they go for the outside push. Plex is on the red, so they are in a position to stop this outside push, as the CTs are just so pretty spread out on a standard setup. It's looking like they're setting up for a re-exec from spawn, but they are going to be using a lot of the util here. So whatever they do here is going to be the end of their strategy.
See 2 players in the ramp area for the CTs. Maybe inners the angle here.
Oh, he gives away his position. So now the T's know where Plex is, so they're going to try to get him out of there, as he's getting support from Alex by Mini. It's a very slow push from Beach. They are just kind of feeling things out. They do not want to overextend, and that's a bit of a classic thing from Beach. They are kind of a slow and steady wins the race type of team, as James is able to get the kill. And that's exactly what that kind of slow push can give you, as the team is caught unprepared.
Oh, bomb dropped outside.
Puts him in a weird spot. Alex is going to try to keep control of it. He does get one, but James able to trade it out. That does leave them in a weird spot. They have to pick a site, and then they have to pick one quickly. As Sprite is down on B site, there's only one player up on A, so they are able to potentially just overwhelm him if they push correctly. Jibbin is getting into a more defensive position as James is going to start peeking out. Jibbin gets one, peeking out unfortunately, but here comes the early push, and Jibbin gets another, putting FSG in a tough 1v2 position, and they're able to just crunch him, and he's not going to be able to finish this one up, but he does get the bomb plant, giving Beach a little bit more money to go into the next round.
Jibbin with a hero play from the far vent there next to Mini. I think that if Jibbin only gets one there, this post plan is looking a lot stronger for the T side. But now I'm nervous given that this is going to be the first full rifle buy for Beach, and their T side on Nuke has been looking a little bit weak. Out of the 3 maps they've played, they've only gotten a total of 13 rounds. 2 of those games included the T pistol, so a lack of rifle round wins there.
Yeah, and that could be maybe they've been working on this map since then. They did call attack pause. They are trying to get themselves situated, but it's still a weak buy coming in from Beach. They do have the utility, but no op coming into play. They have 1 Mac 10. So it's going to be a very awkward situation that doesn't really play into their strengths. That they are a slower team. They try to feel the rounds out, try to get the lurk kills, and see if they can get anybody over pushing. But it'll be very interesting to see how they react here in their first full buy.
Absolutely. Looks like they're not throwing the same outside smokes at the beginning that they have been. Could be something fast here. Fast Mini util exec nades.
Yes, and it's looking like they're coming out quickly on the A site. Here comes the fights coming in as Sprite trying to help out his teammates on site. James is able to get out. The CTs are able to get the kills though, and unfortunately the entire Beach team goes down without a single kill, and that is not the kind of round you want to see when they are full bought in.
Absolutely horrific. You called it right, that with the lackluster economic situation, they did seem to call for something fast, and they were instantly punished for it, not utilizing what they've been really strong at all season.
Yeah, so it's going to be very interesting to see what they do going forward. I would think that the play is to maybe save, get themselves into a full buy situation to be able to work more to their play style, but we'll see how they react as the CTs are now in a really good economical position. Whoa, but Render said, "Hey, wait a minute. Let me get some real quick." Oh, he wants another with the fight from heaven as both players are kind of just swinging back and forth. It's looking like Render's going to pick up the gun. He's going to go for the fight, but unfortunately does not get it. Oh, but the opper for Beach does have the op now, so that does give him an opportunity. But great smoke from Alex trying to protect themselves as they have isolated him on the rooftop.
We might just see a cycling this op between the T players, one by one, just taking picks, see if they can get an opener.
Yeah, but Alex is able to get away, so that does put him in a more comfortable position, as it's looking like the T's are going down and wanting to finish B site as they creep into secret. Andy, I believe, is on the site, so that is going to put him in a really strong position as a CT team, not really giving the other team anything, and that's going to be, it's really playing to the strengths of their position.
Yeah, I think the CT started 2 ramp there, so Andy was able to fast rotate to just secure the B side, make sure that since they lost outside control, they're ready to be a hit. Oof.
What a tray from FSG, and that's going to give them the site as Cat is creeping on the ramp. Plex is worried, but Alex is able to eliminate the issue, and now it is a 3v2 take.
Up posted on the single door.
Oh! An opportunity! Oh! But FSG misses the second shot as he's waiting for the drop down. HR gets another, and now it's a terrible spot for Alex to be in. They just have to play keep away.
Finds this one, he might be able to win this since the op is going to be having a hard time this retake.
Oh, what a positioning mishap. So unfortunate for Beach. They had the round in their hands, but they line up, and that is another situation of a bad lineup from the T's.
Yeah, I thought FSG was going to be full posted on that rafter swing, able to just get that, but once that op goes down, that Deagle is going to have a hard time winning that duel against the AK there in that post plant. but very close and great damage against the CT economy. 4 dead, only 1 alive. Tough.
Yeah, and that's twice now that the T's have just uncharacteristically put themselves in a really awkward lineup position, and that has given GF more rounds than maybe they could have counted on early on. Bad Molly coming in from Alex as the outsides push coming in. HR and James take them down 1 apiece. As now Sprite trying to get the team back into this one. Trying to go for a quick pop, but they're just going to push through the smoke. And HR creeping into garage, getting into a great position. As Sprite goes up to heaven. It's looking like the T's are wanting to take A site. Here comes the early fight as Sprite tries to run away and HR waiting there. And now Alex stuck in a 1v4. And I do not think he's going to go for this.
At 11-5, Alex probably feeling themselves, but I would definitely avoid this situation and look to save. Plex doesn't have good money, neither does Jibbin. I think you need to keep this AK.
But it looking like he wants this. I don't know why he's going for it. And that is a bad attempt. I don't see the sense. They have money, but not a ton. I would have just saved there in the 1v4.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that 1v4 retake, super difficult. You have the AK. I know you're feeling yourself at 11-5, but I think you just put your team in a little bit of a bad situation here. The aggression outside, trying to switch it up with the CT strategy, and I think it was fast punished by the T's outside.
Absolutely is. Now the T's do have the economy that they were missing earlier, so they are going to be able to play more to their style. If GF does not take control of this, this can go awry very quickly. The Sprite with the early kill outside, great opener, putting Gone Fishing in a good spot. As Andy takes another, and now he goes for a third, and great positioning for Gone Fishing, as now they are in a 4v2 spot. And another coming in from side outside. Now Gone Fishing getting to a rhythm.
Yeah, that smoke giving away the position of this last T player. Oh, but we might be able to sneak down the vent.
Playing sneaky beaky. I think he's stuck. He doesn't realize where he's at.
Need that radar zoom.
He's a heavy radar zoom. But he
Flex
is
already
able to
here,
get
though.
away. The question is, who sees who first?
Oh, Ked spotted.
Oh, Ked gets one. Ooh, I kind of like the not pushing down immediately. But it's looking like GF is not biting. They have one player on the site. They have the A lockdown. This is going to be incredibly difficult for Sprite to get on to be able to get a plant down.
Yeah, I think GF has this line from Mini through the squeaky door, fully aware that this is a possibility. And I think...
Yeah, he's going to have to Ferrari peek if he wants this.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
Tough.
it's unfortunate. He just, 1v3, you're trying to catch him by surprise, but great repositioning from Sprite leads GF to a 6-3 lead.
Yeah, 3 kills, going from 2 kills to 5 kills. Great from Sprite, but I really want to point out Andy holding the ramp position. They're getting 2, just closes the round for the T's. No ramp space, no lobby space, fully just afraid. Down numbers, it's really hard then on the T side nuke.
Yeah, but they are able to get mostly a full buy, just no op out for the CTs. As it's looking like they're going for a standard positioning outside once again. T side wants that outside control, does get the smoke wall down, and now they're pushing down for some space. Plex is, though, waiting for them down and lower, so they are planning for and playing for this secret take. Now, the question is, who wins this fight?
Yeah, Plex down here early. Looks like their Heaven player playing a little bit more safe now that we have a garage presence just to hold the yard area.
Yeah, my question is, did they just give up? It looks like they just gave up ramp potentially.
Yeah, it does look like that. I think no, Andy's deep back ramp. I think.
I can't
behind the red boxes. Yeah.
I gotcha. Couldn't tell from the map. It looked a little weird to me. HR though, trying to get anybody pushing on the B site. It's looking like they're setting up another A take potentially.
Yeah, they should be. I think they got a pick right at the squeaky door, so the A site looking to be a little bit weaker.
No, this might be a fake. I think they're just trying to get people to rotate onto A, and Render is just locked in with that fight. Oh my god, Andy with the 3K watt around. And now that puts them in a great position. A good trade from Jibin gives GF another round and another multi-kill from Andy, who hasn't been one of their highest performances this season, only with a .94, but so far having incredible impact.
Yeah, the T's managed to find a way down onto the B site and try to flank the ramp player, knowing that Andy has been holding it down, getting a pinch from the lobby, 2 from lobby, 1 up ramp, but Andy finding the perfect timing to find that T player that snuck and then getting an amazing spray transfer down deep into trophy.
Yeah, it looks like they thought that maybe they could punish the ramp player, and unfortunately he said, nope, ramp is closed for business as we get into this round 11. They know where Plex is. Now, will he overpeak again? A bad smoke landing puts him in a bad spot and gives the GF another 2K early. It's just uncharacteristic bad utility from Beach.
Yeah, missing that smoke allows Alex to hold across, and then Plex can just swing up on the contact. If that smoke lands, I get nervous about Plex holding this against 3 Ts running at him.
That is great repositioning from Plex, so he's going to be able to see a shadow if they push in as James gets another on site. So the op goes down for GF, and they're going to try to take advantage of this.
2 on the A site still. I think this is still a stronghold.
I think it's going to be a contact. HR gets the kill. Now, if they can trade out Alex from Heaven, there they go, and that gives the T's the plant. As Plex, they know that he's outside. You know he's by vent. The only unknown is how does Andy handles this. Here comes the push coming in from the CTs, the smoke, and the nades. Here comes the swing up from Plex, so they are able to get traded. Great repositioning from the T's, and they are able to finish this one out. Great swing out, making it difficult for Plex to pick a target on the site, and that is a great round for them to win.
An absolutely needed round that looks like it's crushing the CT economy here. I thought the outside hold from Alex and Plex, all the work they do, not rewarded because 2 players dying through an open squeaky door really just sets up a weak A hold, and then only 1 for 1 on the last A player makes it really hard for the retake.
Yep, and if they're able to get this final round, that puts it in a wonderful round for Beach. But Gone Fishing isn't not going to go down without a fight. So the early utility for A, it does get fought by Plex. James just getting caught out of position ever so slightly, and that gives Gone Fishing an early man advantage.
That's unfortunate because I think the T's would have been really happy with the 7-5, but you can't be that upset at 4-8.
Plex gets another, unfortunately gets caught out looking at Heaven, and now again a strong positioning. Oh, as they try to go down, and oh no, everything goes badly for Beach. The decision mapped by a man just waiting for them like a snake in a trap.
Yeah, tough to do a vent drop there with a player already just watching the ladder, trying to take that fight going down vent when there's somebody watching you is close to impossible without a pinch from the secret or the downstairs area. But 8-4, you can't be too upset, but this is about right for what Beach is usually accomplishing on their T-side nuke. 4 rounds is about right. It's
yeah,
tough.
but you want to see a little bit more impact from FSG. He is their opper, so you want to see a little bit more from him. Maybe a couple more openers. Unfortunately, a tough start for him. Hopefully, CT gets him going in motion. And a great start from Gone Fishing between Alex and Andy J. Andy, the not expected to be one of their heavy hitters, but showing that when he gets going, he can really have an impact.
Yeah, GF traditionally through the season has had a triple-headed snake of Alex, Plex, and Sprite. So it's good to see Andy matching that power and that stepping up when they need him most.
Absolutely. And now with the tactical pauses, like I said, we're probably just trying to get calmed down a little bit as they get into the second half. The Beach, they know they have to win this to get them back right into it. Otherwise, you're looking at a 10-4 deficit that is hard to overcome. But we'll see what their early strategy looks like as the dually buys. I like it. Coming in for Render and CAD. It's looking like they're going for full armor and singular flashes from Gone Fishing. Weird that they're going for like a lurk, or sorry, one smoke. And it's looking like they're just going for the one push. They want to get down as James is heading down into position to cover for the push as they take full secret control. Looking like a B finish. We'll see how these early fights go.
Nobody home.
Nobody home. James never went down. Completely blind. Ooh, great first kill from James. He doesn't know that Andy's sitting there. Oh, but unable to get the kills that he wanted. Jippin gets 2. And now leaves him in a 2v3 position. Here comes the fight for James, but he does jump over. Great jump. What a play from the CTs. Oh, but Alex able to get 1, but FSG able to get the 2nd. And that is going to give Beach the early pistol.
Yeah, with the mini smoke, nobody watching outside from the CTs. I don't think they expected T's running outside with Glocks. So nobody's really rotating down. But even with Jibbin holding ramp or holding the lobby space, getting 2 as a lurk player, the retake kills coming through for the CTs allowed them to get that first round.
And it looks like we're going into a technical pause. We're not sure how long it's going to be, so we will likely be taking a short break, and we'll be right back. You there. Hawk, bring us back. And we are back as the tech pause has ended. It's looking like a save from Gone Fishing. All right, look a little bit of a force buy in some cases. So they are committing into this round. They really want to put the pressure on Beach. What an interesting lineup.
Oh.
But wait, POA, I want to see what his lanes.
Must be for back
What is
box.
this Molly?
Oh, no.
Whoa, that is a great lineup. That is one of the nerdiest things I have seen from a 10D team. How, as unfortunately, FSG unable to get the kill that they were looking for, but James, they don't know that he's lower. Oh, but oh no! That is an unfortunate situation to find yourself in.
I might end up working out for the T's here.
Here comes the fight, but they do get traded out. As another one goes down, Andy gets another, and now a 2v2. Oh no!
Oh, bomb dropped.
He said, "Let me run with the bomb," and took control. And this is gonna be a tough pill for Andy to swallow. Roll tall order. Oof. Wait, what is he doing? There's nobody behind. There was nobody behind the door.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Man's fighting with ghosts by the door.
Yeah, I thought that MP9
right.
was gonna farm those T's coming down, but getting absolutely just one tapped by a Tech 9.
Hey, look, sometimes we all know the unfortunate history of getting teched. It is such an unfortunate situation to find yourself in, and that puts Confisher in another save, and so that Beach able to get right back into this. And that's the one thing you don't want to let Beach do is get some rounds rolling, because once they do, they are hard to stop. Oop. Here comes the early fight as HR able to kill Sprite. He gets another, giving him the 2K as here comes the support coming in for FSG just not wanting to swing. He is able to get both as no Beach player falls, but Jibbin wanting to find anybody straying in the lobby. Anybody. Just give me a fight.
Ooh.
Not gonna quite be able to get what he wants as James is positioned in ramp. Ooh. Oh, here comes the fight coming in from lobby, but he can't see anything, and that is going to do it. That is around 7 for Beach, and now Godfish is in a really crucial position. This round can be a momentum shifter.
Yeah, the Gone will definitely want this round and secure this. They do not want to go back into another half buy here, especially with yeah, just no money left in the bank at all.
Oh, absolutely. S is looking like a double push on the side. A double push on the ramp, I should say. So they are going for heavier ramp support early as they're going to push a player towards Secret. And that's been the story so far. Is they're really trusting the 2A players.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it looks like James is just holding down a safer angle from Secret. Oh, with actually coming up to maybe peek down the red box area.
What the? Oh, come on, just a little bit more. And there he goes.
Oh, punish for overfishing there.
The whack-a-mole situation for him is Andy just, you know, said, hey, HR, you think you're hiding in the garage? You think you're safe? Nah, because competition's here. And we got you hooked.
Ooh, just a bunch of 1v1s given over. Only 2 CTs left.
Cad. Jim just scared the crap out of Cad. He's like, wait, where's the push? Even Beach is reacting to it, expecting the push on the side, but they're going Beach. All right. Someone needs to tell Gone Vision how to open some doors because they're struggling.
Bomb has been planted.
Yeah, I think with this plant, the CTs are just going to look to save this.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a save from Beach as they are trying to get out of sight. Great plays from Gone Fishing, though. That is some great early kills. Unfortunately, I believe it was James gets whack-a-moled in Secret, then HR just gets absolutely Ferrari'd by Andy. This puts him in a really tough position.
Yeah, this game is looking like the CT players peeking from Secret have been consistently punished with no outside help. I think CTs are gonna want to have to just give that space, hold the lower line, just make sure they can't be down on the B side, but just give them the outside space. You have a garage player there, although Andy did just walk into garage and just win that duel handily.
Yeah, it's gonna be. They're gonna have to make some adjustments, so it's gonna be interesting to see what they come up with. And with a confident Andy, that makes Gone Fishing a little bit scarier than maybe you would have thought going into this, because Plex can get going at any point. So Beach is gonna have to answer. Somebody on this team has to come up with some fight, because right now it's looking like, yeah, you got a little bit from James and HR, but nobody's really coming in like an Alex or just absolutely carrying their roster. You need a little bit of more fragging power coming in for Beach.
Yeah, I expect Sprite to warm up as well in this game. Sprite and Plex a little bit lower than we're used to seeing them, but still they're helping close out the rounds when we need them.
After that tack pause, we're going to get this round started. I am going to have a talk with FSG later about his quick swapping.
There's a tack pause by
All
the
right.
teams there. He might be setting up an exec of some sort here.
Yeah, they may be coming up with a specific strategy, but we'll see what happens. Early Molly coming in outside, some follow-up utility. They do throw Gandalf. Or not Gandalf, crossbow. Great follow-up utility from the CTs, pushing the Ts off their intended space take, and now it's looking like they're just going to slow down.
Yeah, that deep hut molly actually doing a good chunk at 20. Oh, I think that head might have been spotted there in secret.
Oh. Peekaboo. Sprite sees you.
Oh.
And here comes the kill as Sprite able to get one out of secret. That does push the team to push out. But unfortunately, Cad able to get 2. And he gets another. What a hold from Cad on top of Hut. And unfortunately, poor little Sprite in the 1v4.
Yeah, I think that mid-round A exec might have been pre-planned because it looks like they just, after that 1 kill outside, they just sped up right into a 3-person A hold. Cad and Render backside, I think, just holding it down from every angle, not able to, the T's not able to break that crossfire.
Oh, it's James. It does get the early fight, so they have identified where the op is. And now Sprite's in a chase, being followed by some rabid canines, and they are able to get him. And it's looking like Beach settling into a bit of a tug of war.
Yeah, that op
Question is, whose bracks will break? Yeah, they definitely needed that one, but we'll see which side breaks here, because at some point the momentum's going to shift. We just do not know what side.
Yeah, I think if the CTs are able to get this round, the T economy is broken here. Have to put them on a half buy and equalize.
Yeah, any team that wins here puts the other team in a bad economical position. Al's going for the early outside peek, not catching anything on. Oh no, I think he's setting up some utility. Yeah, this is a utility he's throwing. I know this spot. Saucy's favorite spot. Surprised that he's just kind of holding there. They're not setting anything up yet.
Yeah, I think the T's are just trying to avoid giving a free pick here.
Yep, here comes the molly.
Exec nades.
Great repositioning from HR. Oh. Great trades happening in from both teams, but that does put Beach in a 2v1 position. I don't think they know where Alex is. He does seem to have a bit of a fear. All right, nice bounce. Nice bounce. We'll see as here we go. Swing coming in from Alex. Oh, he is able to get one, and now we got one man left on site. But, he faked it, walk down. He faked it. But FSG is not falling for it.
At 20 seconds, there's not a lot of time for a rotate here.
Oh, what a shot from Alex. He just had to stay where he was. Does doubt himself ever so slightly, and that does give GF the round and the momentum.
Yeah, I was getting a little nervous there. I thought the T's might have overcooked by re-execing on the A site again after that horrible round that just happened right before. But this time the trade's coming out, able to kill Cad back site, just allows them to break the crossfire, get around the pillars, and find the Heaven player more easily.
Yeah, now we're going to see, because if they did buy full into this, so they do have a full buy without an op. But if they lose this round, it does lose all of their economy and puts them in a terrible position. Alex able to get the trade on to HR. Bad smokes again, but they are able to take advantage and win the fights as that gives Beach the 4v3, or sorry, the Beach the space outside. I should say GF. God, I'm getting them confused. As Sprite gets one more. Now in a 4v2 position for GF. They are in a good spot. The question is, what decision do they take here? And it's looking like they're gonna go up vent.
Ooh, nobody
Now,
on the A
can
side right now.
The question is, can they Render get one?
Oh,
He is able to get one back, and it does make it awkward as Sprite waiting for him outside. No damage coming in from the nade, but the fight is isolated. The question is, who wins? Oh, and here comes a win from Render, and that does give Beach an opportunity. Both teams are low HP. First bullet that connects can, in fact, win this round.
Render making some noise on the ladder. I think trying to bait for the teammate in the lobby position.
Yeah, I think he's trying to bait for the positioning, but James has to hurry up.
Oh, this is good for James to come
That's
out.
James.
Smoke protects.
Maybe. Yep. What? Oh, here we go. The 1v1 position. He's going to go for the defuse. I think he's holding it. Nope. He's going to wait. And he does get the kill, but no kid on the site. And that does give Beach the... GF the round. So unfortunate as they win the fight, but unable to win the round.
Bomb radius.
Yep. New bomb radius saving James.
Yeah, the HR peeking outside, I think there were support flashes for HR, but when there are 4 Ts in front of you, it's really hard for you to multi-kill there. Just spray through the smoke trying to get away. And then the Ts, even with the missed smoke on the secret cross, they're just double swinging, so the mini player is not able to even get one. So giving the GF the man advantage there just sets up that round.
I do agree. And now... it looks like they're full buying back in. They said, hey, we're not letting Gone Fishing get one more round. So this round will more than likely decide this map.
Yes, if Beach do not win this round, they are broken in money, and it's going to be even harder. I think we're also seeing the effects of maybe no showman, HR subbing for this game. The 5 that we've gotten used to seeing have a lot of chemistry, and even though HR is a super sub of sorts.
Yeah, HR is getting the fragging, and so the fragging is not what's missing. I think it's just the comfortability with his teammates, and that's what happens when you have a stand-in.
Yeah, exactly.
Both teams just trying to take some space. They do not want to give up a fight. Playing very patient. It's looking like we're going to be in a long game of chicken.
He's just holding lobby space. No real outside presence after those smokes.
All right, who swings first? Cat or Andy? Never mind.
I think Cat's looking for lobby info, though.
Oh, Andy. Ooh.
Oh, it might be a lobby crunch.
I think they're trying to bait for info. No, it looks like they're trying to bait the CTs into pushing. As Cat is discovered in hut, so they do know where one player is. Oh, he kind of gave him position back in.
Oh, lobby info.
Oh. He is discovering that there is, in fact, no one in lobby. I think that is going to put him in a position. Oh, Cad kind of swinging to this fight. Great hold from Plex, able to get the fight back as the team is just barreling down Secret as James gets one. That is going to redirect the T side back up onto A. They think they have the site. Oh, great first tap from HR, but unable to get the follow-up as here comes the retake, and they have to win this. They have to connect. First fight. Two coming in from FSG. But unfortunately does get traded out, and that puts James in the 1v2 position. And here comes the hold. It's looking like they're a little bit separated, so he is going to be able to isolate a fight. He's going to take the fight out of hut, but is unable to get the connection, and that puts Gone Fishing on match point.
Yeah, Plex actually finding 2 upstairs, so the T's just redirect from... They're already down secret, and they just redirect back into the A site, making it easy for the post plan for them there.
Yeah, and that... I did not see the map ban, so I don't know whose map pick this was. I'm going to assume Gone Fishing.
This is a beach map.
It's a beach map pick?
No. It is a Contender.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if Beach picked this map after the success so far this season, I would have been shocked.
Nope, I'm doubly trolling. It is a beach pick.
Oh. Oh. Then they are in fact trolling their map picks. You would think they would have picked Anubis and or Inferno, but picking Nuke is a weird pick.
James getting a lot of info in the lobby
they
here.
didn't select the map. They should have. If I'm gone fishing and it doesn't get picked by Beach, I'm banning that immediately. Looking like they want the fight. Here comes the early swing, and here HR coming for the follow-up is able to get one, is able to get away, giving them back the 4v4 situation, as it's looking like the T's are just going to turn this into a secret push.
Great molly.
Ooh.
Stops the CT rotate there. Coming down the vent.
No, I don't think it did, but it doesn't matter, as Cat is waiting for the fight. Maybe. Oh, just got a great headshot with the scout. Great trade from Alex, putting now Gone Fishing in a great position. They're in a 3v2 to win the map. Down in one of the harder sites to take, and here goes another player down, and James has to get the same fight, and I don't know if he has it.
Yeah, with no info, this 1v3 retake is going to be really difficult for James.
Here comes the first fight. He is able to get one, so he does have an opportunity, but the time is running out for him. He does see the other player, unable to get the kill that he wanted. Plex going to be sitting right outside doors, waiting for him to peek. They are just waiting for the crossfire situation, and that is going to do it. Gone Fishing take map 1.
Yeah, great T half there by the GF team there. You could see 4 rounds in a row at the end, just Beach not able to get into a CT rhythm. I was really hoping that they would be able to find the money and the economy to get an op in the hands of FSG and help kind of settle them down and get an opening pick somewhere, maybe start the round with advantage instead of an individual down.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. It's looking like what's it, overpass map 2. Beach is gonna start. Beach is starting CT, so that is at least a comfortable position for them. And then we're finishing on Dust. Very interesting map selection for this kind of a matchup.
Yeah, this Vita really confusing to me. I'm really confused why Beach didn't first pick Anubis. I can understand Gone Fishing banning Inferno, given that Beach, I think, are 100% win rate on the map over the season, over a large sample size too.
But yeah, I just don't understand not picking Anubis when that is one of your strongest maps. Might come back to haunt them.
Yeah,
a map that I don't think Gone Fishing. I mean, yeah, they did win it 3 times, so maybe they just think put. There is a strategy, I'll say, for map bans that my team that I could speak about took in the season is that, hey, if we feel like we're the stronger team, we're going to put them on maps they're not comfortable on because we feel like we can take it.
Yeah, I think that might have been the mindset here.
Unfortunately, Gone Fishing said, okay, we'll take advantage of that and play you on a map that we think we can win still on Nuke. And that's exactly what ended up happening. And now they're going to have to go into an overpass that Beach have not played overpass this season.
No, they have not. I hope they've been cooking some stuff.
Now, Gone Fishing has played it once and they won.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll be very interesting to see what kind of approach they take. But with that, we're going to give everybody a little bit of a bathroom break, and we'll be right back as soon as we get ready for map 2. Welcome back, everybody, for map 2 of this series. Once again, it's me, Hawkish, joined by the ever wonderful Mr. Miter and Firehawk on the sticks. After the map 1 win for Gone Fishing on Nuke, we're getting on to Overpass, my beloved. Probably the last time we're going to see Overpass for quite a while. How you feeling about that map? The map changes.
I'm not a big fan of Overpass, but I think I've never really figured out how to play it in the team environment. Ooh, opening pick.
Ooh, some good kills coming in from Render as... Oh, another! Oh, he wants it. He wants the ace. He wants the ace. Oh.
These long-range fights benefit from the USP here.
Oop. And then great kills coming in from Cad, and that gives Beach the early pistol once again.
Yeah, FSG getting run down there by the Glocks, but with that early info, giving that FSG started the round so far forward in the bathrooms area, Render was able to come up and just pick off the T's one by one, getting clean headshots from back dice.
Yes, sirree, and it's looking like that the T's are going to go right back at him on A. Interesting call to say, hey, we failed once. I'm surely with pistols we can do it again.
Oh, fight happening at the fountain.
Oh, it is the fight that they wanted, but FSG able to get 2 right away, and Alex unable to get any when he goes to swing out onto Render, and that gives Beach more than likely control of round 2. Yeah,
even though Beach doesn't have a CSC official on Overpass, there's still known util. They mollied off front playground there, forcing the T's to come out the fountain area, and then the double swing from FSG and Render just holding down this space and getting the 3 openers.
Yeah, so we're gonna into a very, very long round.
Yeah, no space. It's tough to walk into the bathrooms area. Looks like we're just gonna walk up along.
Got the little ba-da. At some point, they will make contact, and at some point, we'll move on to round 3. But until then, I wish we had some funky music we could play over it.
A little disco time. Oh yeah, that jump spot spotted them. Oof.
Yep. And FSG has to be careful. Him and Render are very low on sight, so a couple of well-paced bullets could give them the plant. But nothing to worry about as Render ends up with 4.
Yeah, 4 MP9 kills there, actually, and that's going to be good, because now we might be able to see that op we didn't get to see on Nuke coming out from... Yep, right there we go. FSG with the op, probably going to look for an opener fountain area, given that they're playing up on the A side. Oh wait, no, facing towards the B, actually.
Here it comes, and it's looking like the early attention, once again, the Gone Fishing is committed to that A take. So they're going, once again, as you have... I don't like the positioning from the CTs. They are isolating themselves a little bit. But maybe they're just trusting in the firepower that they have, as HR is just hanging out in Con.
Yeah, HR looking a little full sold here. If they just walk up behind them, they can just tap HR in the head. Not looking at the top of the stairs, actually just looking at the T side of the connector.
Yep, and here, this is what Overpass does lean into. It's a very slow take.
HR is gonna find... I found them in the party area, coming up behind. Oh, spotted already. Looks like the CTs are still afraid of maybe some lurkers sitting out B. Although it looks like every single T player is up on the upper side.
We'll see. As the first fight coming in, HR not ready for Jibbin. It's like the T's are trying to accelerate onto A off the kill. if they are able to trade out with the Opera on the side, but FSG misses the first shot. Render by himself. He does try to go for one, gets Sprite. He goes for a second, but unable to get another as well. But Cat able to get one back. He did swing out. Oh, he had the stop of the plant, but unfortunately the right underswing at the wrong time. But James does get one back, so that puts Mr. ADJ in a 1v2 position. He doesn't know that they're low HP, but James able to get it, and they win the 2v4 clawback. Great play from Beach, and that puts him at 3-0.
Yeah, I think Alex is going to want that one back with the bank position hold. Alex seemingly having the advantage on that CT coming up, but not winning that duel. I think when FSG was holding back sight, those close angles a little bit tougher for the op. I feel like not really leveraging the longer angles to try to find the opening pick there. And they punished for it by initially off the side take, but luckily the retake by the two CTs is succeeding.
Yes, sir. And now it's looking like a more aggression coming from the CTs. They want that A lean this round, but this is the round that Gone Fishing does go for the B push. And here comes the early fight. He is able to get the kill. Andy kills one more onto Khan, and then push coming in from HR is able to get Sprite, not ready for it, and now the crunch is on. This B take is gonna come down to how quickly Sprite can get into position, as Render gets one more, and that puts the CTs in another awkward position. But Alex able to get one, but he's not ready for the monster player, as this is going to cause some issues. But HR doesn't get the fight. That puts it in a tougher retake that they were in.
Both players should be known now. Both players getting kills on the CT half, or on the CT side. So they should be aware that they're coming from the short and monster area. Ooh.
Here comes the retake coming in from HR. He is going to try to take the fight, but it's going to be a tough one for him to win against Jibbin. Not quite ready for the fight, and that does give Gone Fishing their first round.
Yeah, 3 different CT fights happening there. One in Con, one in T spawn near the T steps, and one in B short. Those 1v1s essentially happening and giving the man advantage over the Ts makes it hard for James to hold the B side by themselves. And especially given that James wasn't able to get one, the Ts are able to just play that post plant successfully.
Absolutely. As now it's looking like Gone Fishing, they tasted some success, and they said, you know what, that B's weak, we're going again.
Ooh, 3 CTs pushing up through the fountain area, though. They're going to get early info that this has to be a B hit. Oh.
Here comes the early flash. Nothing to see here, as Cat is just holding toward the monster push. If they are able to identify there's only 2 on site, this might be a perfect time for them to push. The CTs know that there's no push coming in for the A side. They have full advanced position, so the CTs are expecting. I'm just surprised there hasn't been any sort of rotations.
Yeah, Render in a little bit of a weird spot here. We have the connector space and the T-step space. Render needs to be over here on the B side. Oof.
Ooh, great early kills from HR. It's going to force the T's onto the B side, but that's going to crunch him into the crossfire, as James able to get the trades, and that leaves just Plex to try to save this one out for the T half. It is unfortunately not enough, as Beach takes another.
Yeah, Render does eventually make it over to the B site. I think that triple CT push into the fountain area gives them all the info they need. They know they have to be stuck in the con and be short water outside monster. You have the exit, just hold it, and it did work out. Finding the 2 in con by HR with the MP9, absolutely just successfully setting up the rest of the round, because only 3 taking the B site makes it very difficult to break those crossfires.
Absolutely. Oh, great early nades coming in from Gone Fishing to stop the early peak. They are repositioning into Con, which puts them in a bit of an awkward spot, but it looks like they're not going to get punished unless Mr. James decides to do something about it.
Yeah, it looks like that op is leaving through the short water, getting out of that connector space.
Great early kill from HR, but now they know where he is. Question is, how do they react? S, it's looking like they're trying to re-clear Con. Now the question is a timing.
HR might have found a great timing back into T-spawn.
Yeah, it's looking like Plex expected HR to push onto B site. So if HR is able to accelerate here at any point, he does have their entire backs turned. CAD in a good spot, but he's in a one and done. He has to not be seen for this to work.
Oof.
Yep, he does get the one, but unfortunately the does leave B side fairly open. Now the question is, does James get pushed?
Ooh, I think they know they should all be here, even only getting one, but the info given that all four or three of the teams left over.
Great kill from FSG, giving them the early retake opportunity, and Sprite goes down to James. That puts him in another 1v4 situation that Beach is able to convert, and that gives them a powerful round 5.
Yeah, even though CAD, in fact, only did get one and done, they did spot the rest of the T's, so James able to push through the monster pipe, get really good positioning. T's cannot find the B player, and then able to kill the T that plays the post plant from the jail spot. Just makes it so that the retake is just, you have so many angles for that. You're coming from CT, you're coming from Heaven, you're coming from short, you're coming from monster, and it does succeed.
No, I completely agree. They are calling attack pause on the CT side, which is interesting. Maybe they're just trying to make sure that, hey, we stay on top of this.
Yeah, I would have expected a T tactical here, given that the buy doesn't look too great. You have one player on a Tech 9. I'm surprised that's not a Mac 10, given that there's $1,000 left over on Alex. But yeah, I'm sure the T's will be also using this time to try to come up with a new plan.
Yep. As now we're getting into the next round, and it's looking like they are forcing back into this. This can be very detrimental for Gone Fishing if they are unable to convert. That almost guarantees Beach being able to get 7 rounds, and that puts them in a very, very powerful spot, especially on overpass.
Oh, 5 towards the B side for the T's. It might be a B rush / B exec fast.
Yep, it's looking like that's what's going to happen as the early utility is happening, but this might be a double pump fake. But no, they are going to try to push through it as FSG able to get the early fight. Plex able to get one, though. Does put them in a bit of a good position, but FSG able to get a second. That puts Beach in a strong spot to be able to convert this round, but Jibbin takes out HR. And here comes a swing up from Alex, but James able to get the swing. And now we got Plex once again in a bad position. Oh, unable to get it through the flash, but FSG with a very important 3K.
Yeah, we see that the op is out, and FSG is finding a lot of impact on this map. In the right place at the right time. I think a good read there from the CTs with the 3 players on the B site. The T exec nades looked like they were really good at the start. I saw a short molly thrown, and then I saw the toxic molly for the fallback, and the monster nose flash. But one of the CTs having a molly, stopping the timing for the T's to come out of that monster pipe really set them up for that. Although we might be re-hitting the site again.
And they said, hey, if once you don't succeed, try again. As here comes the rush on the B side again. I think they can take it because it's been, outside of the FSG run, it's been a little bit weak as HR is able to take down Plex. James unable to see anything, but James does go down to Alice. CAD gets one more, that puts them in a position to be able to plant, perhaps. But here comes the backstab coming in from Monster, and that puts him in a great spot.
I think you're right that the T's clocked that FSG, not normally on the B site for that last round, so they might have a timing here, especially on the a little bit of a poor buy there. I think I saw. Well, one player with a couple players with some pistols, maybe trying to hit him with some pace again and hoping that with only 2 players on the site, they might be able to take it.
I completely agree, but another tech pause coming in now, this time from Gone Fishing, and you got to think, like, guys, just getting away from us. We're down 7-1. We got to come up with something.
Sprite forcing down an op. At 0-8, this is a little bit tough game for Sprite, but the money is not looking good. I think we might see a couple Galils. Alex only having 2750 and Jibbin on 2050. Yep, I see 2 Galils and a Mac 10. The economic situation for the GF team is just really dire here.
Yeah, it's going to be incredibly awkward as to what they're going to do, but they are forcing back in.
Yeah, they might be praying that Sprite finds an opening pick with that op. Maybe an over-aggressive CT, just over-peeking one angle. I think Sprite might be looking eventually the long angle or the party angle for a divider player or over bathrooms player.
And it's looking like he's hopefully Sprite is able to get that first kill to get the monkey off his back. He has started 0-A, and that's not what you want to see out of your opper.
Yeah, I think at this point you just want to call. Oh, I can see an overpeak.
There we go. Just as I said it, he gets it. Great early opener, and maybe he just takes a spam here.
Yeah, we'll get lucky.
Might be able to get another. Ooh. One spam could change it all for Gone Fishing, but it's looking like they're not going to take the fight. And here comes the fight going in for Jibbin, and Jibbin able to take down HR. That gets him 2 early kills on A. If they call the push right back onto B, this could just give them free B side, but it's looking like James is just scared of that lurk. He is expecting Plex to be there.
Yeah, I think Plex could find a really good timing, though. This angle from back construction out the monster pipe is a little bit tough. If you don't have the right elevation, this player could just walk out fully. And I think Plex is realizing, or the entire T side is realizing that maybe this B side is
we're going to see if this fake works, because they need James to rotate away. Oh, nope, he's expecting it. He is not pushing all the way back, but we'll see if that helps them at all. Alex is able to get the first kill. He is able to get the hard clear. Sprite needs to get this. But they are holding. They're in a decent position. A Render takes out one more, and now they're in a position to potentially be able to complete this retake. But Sprite takes him down. And now Render in the 1v3. Sprite gets another, and immediately, hey, look, call it a caster curse, but as soon as we mention it, Sprite gets 3.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they did, in fact, pray that Sprite would find a CT over peaking and FSG with that op, thinking that they might be safe, I guess, on that long angle, and probably not expecting a sort of random op from the T's, given that they did buy a little bit of money last round. And then additionally, once one of your A players goes down, I think AHR was a little bit over-aggressive in the bathrooms area, isolated by themselves, not able to win the duel against the Galil, and punished for going down 3 CTs to 5 Ts.
Yeah, I think what's going to be interesting is that, oh, look, a round success for GF counted on Sprite getting a triple kill. So we need to see what kind of impact he can have continuing into this half if they want to try to get this closer. As Jibbin gets an early one on FSG.
That angle looking a little bit tough for FSG there.
Render in a tough spot. HR coming in to support. This can go very badly for them. And Render goes down, gets another. And that is going to give them the space that they're looking for and another 5v3.
I think they know about HR too. HR has been playing consistently in this con area, or at least they should be. I think might be able to find a really good timing here.
He can peek up now. He has the opportunity. Oh. Yep, here goes down Jibbin. And Andy trying to get the trade, but unable to get it. Great runaway from HR. That's exactly what you want to see him do there. But it's looking like the lurk walking on to B. He's like, what the heck? Where's the team? And James not expecting the lurk onto B site, and that lurk is probably going to secure them the round.
Oh,
as Plex gets one more, and that gives them the plant.
Yeah, that kill is just bonus there for Plex after getting the B lurk. Actually, just killing James there actually just forced the over rotate from the CTs. HR coming from the T spawn and the Heaven player coming, or the lone A defender coming down to the Heaven spot, and Plex finding them just secures the long walkout for the T's for free.
Oh, I completely agree. And now we got a long save.
Yeah, And the econ is not looking so good either. I think only double loss bonus, or a 2 loss bonus here, so not going to be able to form a full buy, even with the saved rifle.
Terrorists win.
Oh.
But hey, they were in a very dire position, and that now gives them an opportunity to claw back to 5. If they are able to take this one, that puts them at 4 rounds, which was not thinkable 2 rounds ago. And,
Yeah,
and
the CCs
now,
are
if
gonna
they're
have
able to
to
get this
save here.
last one, or if they get that last one, coming back from 7-1 to 7-5 would be an outstanding turnaround.
Yeah, all off that triple from Sprite in that 1 round.
Something that's all you
Flashes.
need. Get some early kills. There we go. Oh no. The util comes out. Oh no. It's falling apart.
Bomb dropped.
You know Sprite is screaming, help, help.
Oh.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. And that great advantage we were talking about now turns into a 2v2 scary situation because the CTs do in fact have bomb.
I like that the T's are at least looking to play this together, grouped up together, not one going through con and one coming through fountain. Oof.
Oh, HR so close. This is going to be interesting. If that was an HE, that would have been GG's.
Oh, great headshot.
But Plex able to get the last one, and they just get themselves out of trouble for round 4.
Yeah, HR actually with that saved rifle, saving that round for the, or initially getting that opening kills there, making it a little bit suspect for the T's there. I don't think they were ready for a rifle to be among the pistols. But grabbing that bomb makes it a lot of damage, but it is last round, and we were able to put together a full buy for the T's.
Absolutely. And now it's looking like they're going for that once again with that Plex lurk, which has been successful before. They're trying to see if they're able to get the CTs to bite on his positioning. It's looking like FSG going for that aggressive long hold. The question is, will the T's peek into it? So far, not, as Sprite is looking for a bathroom peek. Oh, HR does push just enough to get seen by Alex. Great hold as Andy able to get render. But now they know there's one guy in con, so they are going to try to deal with him right now with Sprite holding the angle.
Oh, Andy, gotta swing.
Ooh. Oh, he's going to get swung. Oh, I was going to be... He got killed by a flashbang. Sprite got a flashbang kill.
Sometimes it's crazy work out here.
You know what? I'm going to assume it was a flashbang just for him.
It'll be cooler.
It's cooler.
Good time here.
Oh, here comes a fight. Cad not ready for it, though, as it now puts Beach in a 7-5 half, which a couple of rounds ago you would have thought 10-2 was more likely.
Yeah, given Beach's history, especially with really strong CT sides, expecting a better here. But the CTs in the A site completely isolated from each other. One bathrooms, one long, one connector, and the T's just picked them apart one by one.
Yeah, and they were able to claw all the way back. And that now they not only did they get it back to 7-5, they now have the momentum going into the second half.
Yeah, I think if I'm the CT, or if I'm Beach here, rotating into the T side for overpass, I'm really nervous that we weren't able to get some of those last couple rounds.
I completely agree that some of these rounds are going to come back to haunt them later, but we will see how they react.
Set of dualies on Jibbin here. Oh, double dualies on Gunfish here on CT side.
Hey, we love the double dualies, double chompers. That can absolutely stop a push in the right position. It's looking like they are going for the B rush. B rush coming, one of my favorite plays of all time. And here comes the hold from Jibbin. They're barking, and they're barking loudly as he's in a spot to potentially get the ace. he wants it. He wants it. Oh, you got to reload before you swing into that one.
Oh, playing it smart now, though.
Oh. Will they give him the opportunity for the ace is the question.
Both
They
team
don't have
players,
bomb.
1 HP. A single bullet from a dual Beretta.
Oh. Oh, Jimin wants it.
Oh,
Jimin wants it. He said, let me bark. Let me bark.
Oh, this angle will not be
Oh.
expected. Somehow 2 CTs are dead, though. These 1 HP
James
Ts
has
are getting
2 bullets.
headshots.
James has like 2 bullets on him. Oh, there goes the chance for the ace. James able to get away. 2 bullets and a dream.
Bomb grabbed. I'm hesitant to believe a plant's happening.
I don't know. They think they're running away. They're running away.
They're buying into the A rotate here.
Yeah. Oh, they think he's long. If he's smart, he grabs the pistol.
Seconds. Oh, James has to die though. Letting this player live would be genius actually from the CTs, but I don't think they're gonna let that happen. Yeah.
Sprite just takes him down.
Yeah.
And that gives Gone Fishing another round and a chance to tie here on the conversion.
Yeah, the T's opting for a monster rush there. Jibbin right in the right place at the right time. Able to get an instant triple kill, just spamming those dual Berettas down the monster pipe. No plant, no force by the T's here.
Yeah, it's looking like they're just going to go for a classic pistol buy.
It's like a con rush. They might be able to find Plex here isolated.
Oh, here comes the fight.
Nice!
Oh, great. He got teched, and you know how scary a good tech can be. What's interesting is HR is going for long, so he is going to spot Sprite.
Yep.
Good early trade, and now they're in position.
Ooh.
Ooh. What is... Did you just see that?
No, what happened?
Oh, I saw it was like a little the wiggle coming in from Andy.
I think this is a successful round for the T's, getting the plant. No armor, only pistols. I take this as a win, getting 2 CT kills and the bomb plant. I was nervous about this bomb plant, but another Tech 9 kill, able to kill the last one of the CT players trying to peek from garage, trying to get that truck plant. I would have preferred a dice plant there, given that you just cleared the bathrooms area and you know the other player is stuck long, can't stop your plant, but able to successfully get a plant anyway. So now we have a little bit more money in the pockets of the T players.
No, now Gone Fishing in a strong position to do what no one thought they, or at least I don't say no one, what a lot of people predicted they wouldn't, and they're going toe to toe with Beach, and it's happened through some great team play, some great moments from their fraggers, and maybe weren't expecting as much of previously, and now they're in a strong position. CT overpass, strong position Denny to take this map. We'll see how Beach reacts. Their reason why they were, I believe, 12-1. They've been in these positions before. They've been in tough positions before.
Yeah, it's certainly
know
still
how to
winnable
react.
for Beach here. I think really strong games from Jibbin and Andy, particularly. Oh,
As Plex able to win the fight. Sorry, Render able to win the fight, putting the T's in a comfortable 5v4 position.
yeah, I think one of the easiest ways to try to get an advantage as a T side as a whole is punish the CTs when they are isolated, particularly on the A side. The area that needed the control space is so large that if you find them isolated from each other, you can easily pick one. Oh,
Wow, through the Molly ticks, he still doesn't die, and that goes to show you sometimes Mollies suck.
Smoke's best util. Change my mind.
I think a flashbang would be my pick. Yes, they're the best util. Because I live in smokes. Everyone knows my style.
See, exact only one B player here.
Jaden needs to get one for them to have a chance, but unable to get the kill. Oh, wait. What a nade from Alex. Able to give him an opportunity. And now it's going to come down to the retake as the T's reposition into strong positions. Or strong spots, I should say. Here comes the first fight. Oh, great ride. Drive-by coming in from Alex. But he does get traded by CAD. And that now puts them in a tough spot as CAD takes another. And Beach claw their way back.
Yeah, I think Jibbin especially.
I like that drive-by.
the running MP9 is undefeated. Except it's the Tech 9, of course.
Yeah, I'd be livid though if I see this guy just running across, straight nailing me.
Absolutely sad. Jibbin not able to get one from the ramp position on B side really set them, allowed the T's to just hold that point properly with all the numbers they had.
Interesting nade. I'm gonna write that one down for the 10 seasons from now when Overpass comes back. Yeah, this probably will change the, the map enough that that lineup doesn't work anymore. Oh, nice job, James. Yeah, look. Every time I screw up my util, I get made fun of. Every time another person shows up to your util, I'm gonna make fun of.
It's open season on everybody. Anybody can get it.
It's open season, bro. Anyone can get it.
Oh, CT's playing much further back on the A side this time.
Yeah, but they know that there's a long hold.
Spamming, trying to get lucky.
He said, oh, baby. He's not, in fact, all night to get lucky.
Plex running out from the garage. They're getting picked off by an AK. Tough for the defense here.
Ooh, James almost gets the Andy lurk, but does run away.
There's a T running through CT spawn right now underneath.
Yeah, I think Andy made a mistake. I thought James made a mistake pushing. What are they doing?
Ooh.
I'm him. I'm just running away and reloading.
Known. Yep, impossible retake.
What a weird sequence of events. They had the lurk, and then they shoot, and then nobody notices the guy on B site.
Yeah, I think the...
And then the running starts, and like you would think you would turn around and just, focus on the guy rapping, but I don't know, weird moments from the CTs there.
Yeah, James really loud coming up those steps, the stairs below the heaven spot.
Maybe they thought it was a teammate running up, perhaps. That can always be confusing at times. It just, I don't know. Weird cat.
CT's opting to go double pistol long instead.
This is probably going to be an aggressive peek coming in from the CTs, waiting for utility to be thrown. Oop, here comes the fight. Good trade coming in.
Oh, might be an over rotate from the CTs coming up.
Yeah, I think FSG is trying to stop them. Oh, what? That was so risky and greedy. But he is able to keep the gun away, so the mission is accomplished correctly. But the CTs are coming up with their own little lurk.
Alex is going to get a lot of space here.
Oh my god, shoot him. Oh, if James is not ready for this, this is going to be really bad.
That's
oh no.
Timing.
He has stopped looking. This can be extremely bad.
Oh, just turn back around.
Oh, they want to fight. Oh, can you get it? Nope. CAD is able to finally kill him as that now puts the T's on. The thing is, this is not a exactly safe position.
No.
Unless the CTs decided that they're for sure going B, and now it is a safe position.
Really interesting
right,
read here.
Boys, what are we doing here? Boost.
Boost. Oh, yeah, I think they're just praying that...
Boys, they're on A.
Bomb has been planted.
incorrect stack by the CTs.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. I think they felt that it was safer to try to take the fight on B than try to win the fight on A, but they guessed incorrectly on where the push was coming, and the T's are appropriately set up in very safe positions.
Yeah, I think
And not a lot of time.
Find a gun here, maybe outside con.
Yeah, I think this is they're just going for exits. Ooh, he gets one.
Nice shot. And Jim had recovered the AK from top con.
Terrorists win.
And he does, in fact, go down, though. So that does leave Jimin with the only AK for the CTs.
Yeah, CT's not going to be too upset about that. They were able to find 3 pistol kills plus one of the T's players dying to a bomb. So given that the investment was just a couple, some armor upgraded pistols, I think the CTs will be pretty happy with that.
Yeah. Now, we will see, as the CTs do not have an open play, but the T's do, where FSG goes for this pick. Oh, early utility towards the fountain peak, but it does get smoked off. Good play, and FSG almost goes down to the utility spam. That is going to force them on to B, and there is, in fact, nobody from the T's worried about the A push. It sounds like it's going to be an early exec for B, so as Alex is sprinting down to try to get into position.
That smoke going down short is going to buy Alex or Plex some time to rotate through.
If they wait long enough, FSG has the wrap kill.
Yes.
Oh no, what is that timing?
Oh, lucky. Oh, Plex has the god timing here.
Oh, that is so unfortunate. He holds it for 2 more seconds. And this round looks completely different. Unfortunately for Beach, the patience wasn't with him, and that's going to give Gone Fishing the round.
Yeah, bomb drop. This should be impossible for HR to win this. You only pray that HR doesn't die after time. With only $900 in the pocket, that would really punish.
He's a snake. He's a sneaky snake.
I expect after the smoke drops, we might get a hard clear from one of the CTs to just peek the sandbags, but... So they are kind of aware this is an angle.
HR wants to fight.
Gun spotted. Yeah, trade.
And
Great hold by the CTs. Yeah, that smoke going down on the short actually caused FSG originally to hold the line in T spawn just in case, because they knew they couldn't exec through the smoke. But it looks like the Plex hit a perfect timing where the smoke started to fade, and so FSG turned back around because it was time to hit the exec, and that just fully just punished the round for the T's there. Plex able to get a double through the monster punch.
And now it's putting Beach in another forced situation, so there should be an opportunity unless Beach gets that rush to go successfully for Gone Fishing to get more rounds back. Oh, but no, Jibbin throws utility. The cardinal sin on a solo side hold is to have utility out. If you ever wondered, Miter, will I scream at you if you have util out on when you're solo site? Yes, I will.
Gun up, gun up. Oh, the CT should honestly look to save here if they don't find one early.
Yeah, Alex wants to fight. Oh, no.
I think you gotta hit the save this right. Do not give this op up. Oh, nice shot though.
What a shot. Oh, Andy. There we go.
I think the time might be too low though for this reason. Oh, great shot again.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, he wanted to go for it, but he does drop the op on the site.
A little bit of false hope there.
Yeah, I think the problem is that they felt like Sprite was giving up, but Andy wasn't. And then when Andy got the kill, it's like, oh, we got to go for it. And that just puts them in a weird indecision position. And like once you feel, like I always say to my team, the second that you doubt, that you're unsure, just leave. It's not worth it.
Absolutely.
You no longer have the confidence in the round, nor the confidence in your swing.
Yeah, I think some of those shots by Sprite are looking crazy, but I think you just take those kills, you just get out of there, you keep your op, you have it for next round. Although it looks like they bought it no armor again with the on Sprite.
Yeah, he's going glass cannon. Good early kill from Jimin though.
Oh,
I don't know if I like Plex. Ooh, ooh, he ran away.
Yep.
Oh, we found Alex. Get the hell, get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what a timing! By the skin of his pants.
Oh, Plex pushed long, got a kill.
Yeah, and that now puts Gone Fishing theoretically in a good spot. We say theoretically because we've seen a couple of throws in the man advantages.
Yep, absolutely. With 3 on the A site, though, this should be pretty assured. I think Plex might even look for a flank through the bathrooms. Hoping for an overpeak here from Jimin. Jimin at 1 H or close to 1 HP. I think this might be 2 bullet shot. I know he's here. Yeah, Plex behind.
Oh, but they are able to close it out with all 5 men alive, which is going to give them some needed economic recovery. And now they have to win out here.
CT's going to be excited about that one. I think that round they actually did not throw the monster smoke, and then one of the CTs able to win a duel through the monster pipe against the beach players. Gives them the man advantage instantly.
Yeah. My one fear is that they just lost to the Mac Tech Attack.
Oh, no,
and that's what's happening again.
No, don't.
What's happening again?
Looks like bomb's going in con though. Maybe a short.
Interesting.
Split?
That's my assumption. Look like going for a slower Mac attack this time.
CTs are stacked on the B side here because they have Sprite just holding all of front bathrooms from Divider.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do here. It's what I love about Overpass. It can be so wonderfully slow sometimes, but it gives you the opportunity for some really cool plays to develop. Overpass, my beloved, you will be sorely missed. It's an early fight going Jibbin's way. Here comes the swing out. They're not ready for the swing out from short. And oh no, here comes more utility out. Oh, there we go. Gone Fishing, able to handle this well. With only losing 1 body, that's going to put them in a really strong economic position and Peach forced into this. So Peach has to save again.
Yeah, double with the only single loss bonus last round, they felt the need to force, and they're gonna save and try to play for overtime here. Don't know what they're gonna get cooking, but I think that B side's really hard for them to take when there's 3 CT players holding it. ADJ having a monster games again at 21 and 14 this game. Pistol rush to monster.
Here comes another rush. We'll see how it goes this time. Great hold from Jibbin. This time gets 2 right away, but they are going to be able to get the plant down and just becomes a retake. But the early wrap coming in from Andy can be the difference maker. He does get 1. FSG in short. Oh no! Oh! What the heck just happened? He just exploded.
Yeah,
but it does give Barracuda the tie. And this is going to be the pivotal round. Who takes match point first? Does Gone Fishing claw all the way back to take this, or does Beach put the boot down? We shall see.
FSG having enough money to get another op on the board. Hopefully, we might see the same thing from the T's here. Try to get an opening pick with that op. I think you might also be able to look for the CT players on the A side isolated from each other. There's only 2 of them. If you get the info, the pick, you might be able to set yourself up for the round. Oh.
Here comes, it looks like they're defaulting, which has been different from what they're used to, but Sprite gets the early kill, and that puts him in a strong position once again, and CAD goes down. Again, theoretically, right? Theoretically, because we don't want to jinx anyone. theoretically in a strong position to take this, unless Andy blows everything here.
And he's in a really good spot for this fade. He might be able to get 2 in the mow down.
If he blows, you know what? It's going to be real bad, but he does get 1 at least. So that's kind of what they needed. Just 1 gives them an opportunity, but now Jibbin.
Oh,
please.
that bounce might have been heard.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go back up con. Oh, are they going to go for the boost? I think they're going for the boost. Ooh, yeah. They want to get the Galone guy on site.
But Jibbin playing it smart, knowing that Jibbin is the solo player here. They're playing super safe from the graffiti.
Yeah, it's a great hold. This is a great hold from him.
Yeah, I love this from the CTs. Smart discipline play. Having smoke.
It is. It does look like they're going to go. But great move from Alex to immediately rotate down, but it is a fake.
Oh, now we're weak on the A site a little bit.
Yeah, I think they did they kind of over-rotated, but if Sprite gets a kill here, it doesn't matter. Ooh, what a flick! Coming in from Sprite. And that flick absolutely saved Gone Fishing. If Sprite goes down there, that could have been it. But yeah, Sprite hits an incredible flick to be able to get them in a position to win the round. And now, Gone Fishing are match point. They are a round away and a win right here from sending the 3rd top seed home. Unfortunately, I'll say my team was one of them.
Yeah.
And FRG is already out. So this would be, if they lose here, this would be the 1, the 2, and the 3 seed all going down early in an unprecedented playoff position.
And it doesn't look good either. Mac 10, Deagle, and a Tech 9, and a Galil for Beach means this buy is a trash buy. It is a very difficult.
It's a trash buy.
Oh, Sprite spotted. Oh no.
Oh, but
Only
Sprite.
single A player now.
Yeah, and if they're smart, they're gonna move this up. But Plex able to get 1. If he gets 1 more, it puts him in a strong position. But Render takes another, and now here comes the trade. But Cat able to get 1, and he gets another, and now Jibbin in the 1v3. He has the opportunity, but they know where he's at.
We had to talk about it, and now the T is set up to make it to overtime. 3 left alive. Again, hypothetically, there should be no way.
We didn't do anything. We just set up cinema.
Absolutely.
Now Jibbin, right here. If he gets the right peek on HR, might have an opportunity, but unfortunately does not have it. And ladies and gentlemen, we are headed to overtime.
Yeah, Sprite getting caught trying to rotate back to site from long. They're back facing the T coming up there. Just opens up the A site. The A player is not able to get any kills on the T side entry. Sets us up for overtime. Absolute 24 round a banger confirmed already.
So Maya,
yeah,
you've been in a couple teams.
Yeah.
What kind of mentality do you take into overtime?
We got to reset. We were up. We were expected to win that. We know they were on, again, trash buy. Just reset, play our game. Sprite, we have to realize that the reason it fell apart is because our A players, again, playing isolated from each other. Take a smart angle, play tradable, and then we can bring this back. We still have an advantage playing CT side on overpass.
Good insight, good insight. Look like another fight coming into con. Plex really wants this.
Oh no.
Oh no. He got hit with the jumping shot. And the jumping headshot, for that matter.
Sprite making it out safely, luckily.
It does put him in an even position. It's looking like T-Size does want to take full bathrooms control. And the CTs are properly split. Now, Sprite has shown some good flicks. He has to hit another one right here.
Set up for 2-2. Oh,
unfortunately, does not get the shot. Oh, but almost takes on Render with the nade. Alex.
Oh, we have a front dice molly here. Stop the plant.
This is a good molly and nade. Alex has shown some consistent, really nerdy utility over the series.
Yeah, the trophy molly through the smoke. Yep.
Yeah, the trophy molly lineup that you crawl through the smoke. Like, all right, buddy, you're in Contender. This isn't freaking Maine.
CT set up for advantage in this 4v3, but I don't like that they're all coming up from the CT angle.
Oh, Sprite just holding for it. Great play. The T not expecting it, but now they just got to hold on to sight. And that unfortunately does go down, and now the 4-man push.
Stick the defuse.
And not enough as GF is able to take the first round of overtime.
Yeah, great recovery. The mentality look from the CTs looking like it did hold. They reset themselves. Sprite getting an opening kill on the T's, and then additionally in that retake, finding one of those T players over peeking into one of those corner spots sets them up to do 4v2 instead of 4v3, making it a lot easier to get on site defused.
Yeah, I think what's interesting is we talked about it earlier on Nuke. Andy, top fragging on overpass.
Yeah. Oh no.
Are we connected? All right, guys, just be aware at any point this stream can go down because our wonderful host is dealing with 90-degree heat and no air conditioning. So bear with us. If it goes down, we do apologize, but we are back for the time being. A spread goes for another kill.
Alex finding the lurk on the B side though.
Oh, here comes the Render trying to get the kill on the Sprite, but Sprite is able to push through the smoke and get into an interesting retake position. Oh.
Get a second. Yes.
And Sprite absolutely becoming the X factor there to able to help GF win the round. Now they're up 14-12 in a very strong position. If they are able to close out this 15th round, that's going to put Beach in a very difficult position.
Hero play from Sprite. I was getting really nervous when they backed off into the bank and just gave up sight, but when that smoke came down, walking through the long angle and getting a double there just wins the round for the CTs there.
Oh, thought Sprite was going to get an early opportunity.
Plex isolated on the long side of bathrooms though. Oh, found the kill though.
Yep, 2 more kills, and now once again, theoretically, in a strong position to take this one.
Oh, good kill by Alex, but I like the CT setup here a lot better. Plex and Sprite playing a lot closer this time.
Yeah, and it's a 4v2 situation. All they have to do is just not overswing,
no,
but Plex is about to get fight.
Oh my!
Plex, that was gross.
That was really gross. I think the headshot on Render first, and then the instant dink on CAD into the kill. Throwing the util from that close when they're so far up, we're looking really dangerous. But getting a double there just closes out the first half of overtime 1.
All right, so right in, hot off the presser, literal hot because the apartment's on fire. Firehawk gives us a nice little insight that we would like to share with y'all. That the lowest KD on GF is the highest KD of Beach. So coming down to highlight the difference in fragging power being shown at the moment, somebody from Beach has to show up here. It's so unfortunate that they're dealing with the stand-in, but they have to pop off, and they have to pop off right now.
Beach running double op in this setup here. HR and FSG holding one. Opening pick.
Great kill coming in from HR to start this one. And that puts him in a bit of a strong position, but Sprite wants his kill. Great reposition, but Sprite able to counter it, and now hopper down, or what? And actually, one of the 2 hoppers down. As they went for a double op setup. The other opper's on B. I don't know if they're going to be expecting that one.
They might not, but they should be, knowing that FSG has been the opera the entire season and the series. So they should be thinking that the double op is definitely a possibility. Oh,
Yep.
jump
Here
spot. They
comes
might
the
catch
jump
one
spot.
here.
Oh, Sprite wants it. Sprite wants right here. Right here. Oh, come on. Whack-a-mole. Jump.
Don't do it, James.
Oh, render it.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
my.
no. Oh, no. Oh, no. They played for it. They played for it. And it didn't matter. No one can stop the momentum of Gone Fishing. And we are now a bomb plant execution away from winning this map. Jibbin ready for the fight. He takes one down. FSG now stuck in a 1v4 position for his team series, for his team's playoff hope. He is going to try to go for it. He does get the first, but he's unable to get the second, and Gone Fishing take down the 2 seed and advance in the Contender playoffs.
Plex with that triple kill to end the season for Beach, getting the long player and then swinging wide and getting the dice player, double headshot, even on low HP, just rinses the season for Beach.
What an ending. And that is another top seed going down in a crazy playoffs. 3 teams that had a combined 2 losses are already out of the playoffs. Anything can happen in this bracket. Everybody has to be ready and has to be excited that, hey, the playoffs are wide open. I unfortunately was one of those teams, but, you know, I can see how this can be such an exciting situation for every other.
Yeah, teams that looked really infallible during the regular season have all dropped. Anybody could win this championship this season. I'm excited to see where GF goes to close out the rest. They did handily win their first playoff round series 2-0, and it looked like another fairly clean 2-0 against Beach. Certainly on Nuke, maybe a little bit tighter on Overpass, but a 2-0 is a 2-0.
Yeah, that's absolutely incredible. The highest ranked team left is the 5th ranked team because the 4th seed also went down. So, hey, if you're a low seed going into these playoffs, coming in hot, this is your chance. Good luck to the remaining teams in the playoffs. We'll be back on Thursday with the next round of playoffs. But for the time being, it's a goodbye and farewell from me and Mr. Miter and the wonderful On Fire Firehawk on the sticks. Have a good night.